let's try this again. Greetings, gaming community. Goodbye. I said, for God's. Sorry about that. Just something I didn't want anyone to see. Anyways, greetings gaming community and all those who are watching. This is FoxGame3969 making out another YouTube video. This time I'm playing Suika. Again. Okay, so this part I haven't really, oh, I can change. Okay, so there's the difference. There's Poppy. Let's go with the blue, why not? The box. Let's go with the red, but wait. It's weird. I think I'll stick with the original. The fruits. It's got the fruit sticker. Let's go with the red background because I can. Decoration. No way! How did I miss this? Right, there's the that's a smartly dressed watermelon. Okay, some of this I knew, like like this one, because I've seen it before in other gameplays. Yes. But anyways, I was just going to play a little bit of Suika to relieve frustration that I've been having. It's kind of weird now because I'm playing off of my monitors, so the imagery is a little Now this is a but this is a family-friendly game, so I'm going to try to keep my language family-friendly as well, despite the fact that occasionally I swear like a sailor. I did think about making this something else at the time, but I decided why not just let myself relax. It's something more relaxing than dropping fruits into a box. You know, I'm going to adjust this so you could get a better picture. Okay, so now you can see the now you can see what's inside the basket. Yeah, I figured it would go like that. Now, as mentioned before, there's a progression here. So it starts with the cherry, goes to the strawberry, and goes to the grapes, and then to the... I already forgot what it was. It wasn't that long ago. I mean, I played this I played this a little bit recent. Well, not exactly recently. It was a couple months past, just to see if my capture card would work. Lo and behold, it does, so that's good news. Unfortunately, I forgot some of the important things. So let's see if I can progress this. And if it seems like I'm more of a chatterbox right now, it's because I'm playing this off of the monitor, which I've muted because if I have sound attached to it, then it's going to drive people nuts. Because my microphone is so strong that it actually picks up on the extra audio. Which I didn't guess what I'm talking about there. No, I wanted that. It's a funny thing too, because I'm trying not to say too many harsh words, partly as a means of seeing if I can do it, because I've done it for so long. I feel like Gordon Ramsay when he issued that challenge to Chef in Kitchen Nightmares, where he had 2 jars. One of the jars was for the chef to, you know, every time he goes to have a smoke, he has to put $1 in the jar. But every time Chef Ramsay swears, Chef Ramsay has to put $1 in the jar. And by the end of it, the chef, the one Gordon is helping, he's put not a single dollar in that jar, while Gordon Ramsay's is almost full of dollar bills. Which is funny, because yeah, I mean, you do it for so long and do it so often, it starts to become second nature, so you can't really entirely help yourself, despite how much you may want to. Come on. That's more like it. That's not. And it's funny too, because I've seen quite a few VTubers play this game as well. And most of them, the ones that I've seen, they just lose their minds over this game. Like, it's sort of like when one of them I saw was playing Crab Game. I think I remember who, but at a risk of, you know, potentially sounding rude if I say the wrong name, I'm not going to say who it is. But, anyways, they were just freaking out over the fact that, you know, they haven't won Crab Game, and so they're just screaming like, "Let me win! Let me win!" They just sounded ballistic. That was hilarious. I mean, hilarious in the sense that obviously it wasn't, you know, serious. So it wasn't something to call someone about. It was just a freak out session where the person was desperate for a win, and it just hadn't come yet. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's going to keep the chat up. Now I'm sure you may be wondering, Jasper, why didn't you have the chat thing up on the screen so we all can see it? Well, the answer is, I don't know how to do that. I am a simpleton. I use OBS Studios, and well, I never really figured out how to get the chat up there. Just like I never really figured out how to get my Discord call list to show up. And when I say call list, I mean something else entirely, so I chose the wrong word. What I meant to say was how to get my voice chat group names to appear. Much in the way that you normally see something like that happen. Like, for example, there are a few YouTubers in Nijisanji that have that sort of thing, where they're in a group collab with a large game, and they had the icons down at the corner, and they every time the person spoke, the icon would light up. Either that or the little sprites or avatars or whatever you want to call them. Oh, that's bad. Stop moving, please. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Oh! Stay in! Yep, I knew that would happen. Oh, wait. I'm assuming these schools are mine, since I don't see any other names attached to them. So the monthly ranking is 2,658 because I played this game when I was doing laundry once. My overall ranking is 3,026, which is amazing, personally. And of course the online rankings are empty because I didn't play this game online ever. Mostly because I don't really have anyone to connect. Well, I didn't really have anyone to connect with. As far as a simple, no thought needed game like Suika goes. And when I say no thought needed, I don't mean that literally. There is some thinking and strategizing to take into account, obviously, with Suika, because you have to figure out how to drop the fruits, when and where. So there is that, but it's more, how can I put this? It's just kind of like a relaxing, like a stress-free game. Yeah, that's what I mean. Stress-free. Oh wow. I just realized if I had my headset on, I could have heard the game the entire time. I would have known this during Hogwarts Legacy, the last live stream. So the fact that I missed it feels kind of funny, but also like, why? Ah, I must have tapped by accident. Okay. Oh no. Oh yes. Try not to create too many of these. Because if you have too many bundles, it's just going to be a struggle to figure out what to do, and it just eventually gets in the way. Stop, stop, stop. Not you! Okay, I'll take that too. Can't do anything about that. Except for this. Really? Okay, my plan initially was to try and get the apple to push the pineapple over so that it squeezes out the I'm still blanking on the fruit name. If anyone watching can help me out with that, so it'd be greatly appreciated. Like, the only one I know is Suika, which is watermelon, and that's because the game is from Japan and became so popular that it became available in the United States. Especially among the VTubing community, because that's all the people I've seen play this, just VTubers. Anyways, for those that aren't aware, Suika translates to watermelon, I'm pretty sure. I only say I'm pretty sure in case I'm wrong. In which case I'm going to look like an idiot. Okay. No, oh. You can go down a little bit further. Just for luck. Really? Can you cooperate with me just this once? Oh, it's landing. Oh, wow, I think it was sliding. Yeah. No! I'll definitely take that. I have no idea why it's doing that. I'm not pressing anything. Don't going to make me swear. By the way, there's no challenge thing if I do end up swearing. It's just Personal thing. It's just small for me. See, that's another thing with games like these. I had to do something to give me extra stimulation, otherwise I might fall asleep. And it's happened with games like Minecraft, where I've been playing and then all of a sudden I start to doze off. And then I just walk away to try and recollect my thoughts. Unfortunately, all it does is make me tired, so when I walk away, I stay fatigued, and it doesn't go away until I either actually sleep or until I do something else. And even then, when I do something else, it doesn't go away until I actually sleep. It's like a mean joke. Give me something helpful. Yes, like that. Oops. No! Oh, hey, it did pretty good. 2,112. That's not bad, right? No, not you. Wow. That was my own fault, I wasn't paying attention. Oops. Oh. At least it gave me a chance to fix it. Whoa, did you see that? It was just standing on its own. I'll play a couple more rounds, but then I'm going to call it because Suika makes me more tired than I originally assumed. Figures. There we go. There we don't go. Maybe I could persuade a little bit of motion that way. Really? Okay. No. Nice. Can you go drink? Okay, that was weird. I just noticed that the facial tracking was tracking me drinking my soda. Nothing wrong with it, it was just kind of funny. Oops. No, that was close. Wow. Squeeze in. Seriously? Give me a break. Just get in the hole. Yes, like that. And now I'm looking at bronze. I'm still here, it's just I'm leaning back. Because I can. vacuum when they connect and form the next fruit, because if they form improperly, or they form in a certain spot, these things should just bounce right back out. Case in point when it almost bounced out there. So, I want the Suika. Okay, new goal. I'm going to play until I get the Suika. And then when that round ends, then I'm going to, to call it. Yep. Yeah, I was dumb. Oh, right. Doing this again. Come on. There we go. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but typically my strategy is to have the fruit stay like on a certain side. I say typically because that sometimes goes out the window. Not even because I'm trying to, because the situation doesn't allow me. It's so circumstances. I'm sorry. Okay, that time was me. Okay. No. Wow, that was lucky. There we go. So we could come out of it. annoying too when it's when I do something mind-numbing like this. My mind tends to travel. It happens way too easily. It's kind of funny. So my mind goes on different tangents, which is a good thing and a bad thing when it comes to different things in life. In this case, it's fine, I think, because you know, I just think about something to talk about. But in other cases, it's pretty hard to keep track of things. That's why I do stuff like whenever I'm standing still or sitting still and I'm supposed to listen, I can't just sit still and listen. That's not how I'm able to process things, because my mind wants to be active. So much so to the point that I can't take in information unless I'm doing something to keep my mind grounded. And this could be anything. This could be writing notes that mean nothing. This could be scribbling around. It could be thinking something else in my head. Well, that last part don't do, because you might actually miss something significant. But the point is, because of this, my mind goes on different tangents. Like recently, I was watching videos on YouTube, and one of which was the Comment Musical. I'm not sure if that's the name for it, but it was it was focused on the trailer for the Snow White live action movie, and it's actually amazing. Like, the song was really amazing. It was great work, speaking as a musical man myself. But at the same time, it's a little bit funny thinking about the fact that so many people hate it, even before it's come out, is unifying. Because that was one of the comments, how Disney was bringing people together by absolutely hating the Snow White live action movie. Now, there were some things I heard about it, like about why it is the way it is, some of which I won't mention because for one thing, it'd be rumour and speculation. For another, I don't want to get in trouble. Because I don't know if they tried to claim defamation or something. There we go! But anyways, the song, by the way, is called Mirror Mirror on the Wall. Which, yes, is a play on the classic Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest of them all? Now, I will agree that the live-action Snow White has a lot going against it. And here's why. So, I just think about how the cartoon was. And I do this not out of race or anything, I do this out of nostalgia, because that's who I am. I think about what my childhood was like. Now, bear in mind, it was made in 1937, I believe. So, some of the things, yeah, I can get why some people would want to change that. though that being said, certain things if you change, it's not Snow White anymore. And one of the biggest complaints was the fact that it had the actress Rachel Zegler play Snow White. Now, this is one of the things that I think back to nostalgia, sort of. Because I get that people want a more diverse cast, especially coming into the 21st century alone, thinking back to like that. However, at the same time, they need to be careful with how they do it, because if they do it properly, then, you know, it works. In cases like, if you remember the Fantastic Four movies, the ones with Kate Mara, Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, that one, it didn't do so great. And I remember having a conversation with a couple friends saying it was kind of strange because Michael B. Jordan played Johnny Storm, and if you remember in the comics, he was a white blonde guy because he was Sue Storm's brother. So that part was a little bit strange. Now, that's also one of the complaints I heard about the Little Mermaid, the live-action Little Mermaid, because Ariel was black. In cases like that, I'm not too concerned with it because, you know, why should I be? Now, the thing with Snow White is she's actually given a character description. Like, she's described physically in the cartoon. Lips red as the, something I don't remember. Hair as black as ebony. Skin as white as snow. You know, it gives a physical description. Which again, I get if you want to do that. Of course, you just need to make sure to do it right. Well, that's not what I mean. What I mean is, be careful with how you do it. Because there is a wrong way. If you just toss in a character, change their race to this race or that race, then it's going to look like you're trying too hard. And it can seem a little disingenuous. Of course, that's not my issue with the casting. Because my issue is that, you know, there are fans that are loyal to the original. Like, you know, remakes don't always do as good or better than the original. Like Total Recall. A lot of people I've encountered, they've said that Total Recall was better as the original rather than the remake. Which, you know, I can understand. I'll get one more time because I'm on a tangent now. Anyways, which, like I said, I understand. Because that's what people are used to. Those people especially are used to. Now, me, I've only seen the remake. I haven't seen the original. All I know about the original is that it had Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's it. Like, I know there are differences, I just don't know what those differences are. Aside from the fact that the protagonist in the first one was Austrian, in the remake he's Irish, and I mean the actor, not the character. Because in the remake, Colin Farrell uses an American accent rather than his natural Irish. Which is kind of funny, because if you hear an actor use an accent that you don't normally hear them use, it sounds a little unusual. Like Hugh Laurie, when he was playing House, he had an American accent. When he was playing Stuart Little's father in the movie Stuart Little, the, you know, adopted father, again, American accent. When he was in Avenue 5, he, the character had his English accent as well. Well, his English accent, though, would use the American accents in public. Which, by the way, honestly, Avenue 5 was just terrible. Like, it was funny at first, but then it just went downhill really quick, and that was just in the first season. But anyways, also, what I was saying before, fans are very loyal to the original, depending on what it is. You know, they expect a certain thing, so if you go against it enough, then it could cause backlash. And in this case, it was Rachel Zegler just dissing the original because of how the story was. Now, fans don't like that. Didn't like that entirely. Because yeah, it's from an older time, you know, yada yada yada. But still, some of the things that she said, I don't remember precisely what she said, other than apparently she was being very disrespectful to Snow White, as it was. And just showing that she didn't care. It's like, I'm sure some of you have seen the Star Wars sequels. Now, here's the thing. I grew up with the originals. And when I say the originals, I mean the 6. You know, I grew up watching Star Wars Episode 1, Phantom Menace, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, Episode 4, A New Hope, Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, and Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. I grew up with that. So when I saw that Episode 7 was coming out, you know, made by Disney, I had a little bit of apprehension because it wasn't George Lucas. At least it didn't say his name because George sold the rights. But you know, the games were actually pretty good after George sold it, so I had faith in the movies being good as well. Then I saw Episode 7, The Force Awakens. It wasn't terrible. I mean, I'd probably watch it again if the option came up. Then The Last Jedi came out, Episode 8, and I wanted to cry. Wait, no, that's being dramatic. I hate it. I really did not like the Episode 8 because I felt like they did too much. And I still, to this day, don't have the strength to watch Star Wars Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker, because 8 was so terrible I couldn't proceed with it anymore. Like, I don't now see it as canon. I see what I familiarize as canon. That's how bad it is for me. And when I say what I remember as canon, I see Star Wars Knights of the Republic as canon. I see some of the sequel games as canon, like Star Wars Jedi Knights with Kyle Katarn, and the books as well, where Luke has a son, Ben, with Mara Jade, though I do want to know how that happened. And Han and Leo have 3 children: Jason Solo, Jaina Solo, and Anakin Solo, which, yeah, I do want to know where Anakin came from, like if they told Leia about the whole history, or if Leia just somehow found out on her own. Instead we get Kylo Ren as, well, out of Ben Solo. Which I didn't quite get, because Leia only knew him, well, actually, Leia never knew him as Ben, just as Obi-Wan, unless the Obi-Wan series, which I haven't seen yet, reveals why that is. And honestly, I'm kind of hoping that it does, because the television series have been so much better than the movies. Except for Rogue One, that one was pretty good, but the way that it ended, it kind of made me only able to see it once. It's nothing against the movie itself, it was well done, and it was a fantastic movie. The problem is when the movie has a saddish ending, it kind of prevents me from rewatching it, because I have a tremendous amount of empathy, so it just gets in my head too easily. And things like that, it's like I said, it gets in my head too easily, so I don't want to see it again. But anyways, I've said for a while, and constantly over and over and over again, I'm never going to blame the cast for a movie that I don't like, because most of the time I have no reason to. It's like what John Taffer from Bar Rescue would say: a fish thinks from the head. So really, it's also down to the writing choices that come up. Like, apparently, as I was told from a friend of mine, the director or the script writer, or whoever it is, some official that was part of the sequel trilogy, they didn't care about the sequel trilogy whatsoever, which is why it ended up so terribly. And honestly, it kind of shows. Because some things seemed a little shoehorned, and others just seemed like, you know, maybe this will be interesting. Plots, yeah, who cares? You couldn't see it because I didn't have hand tracking, but I was miming throwing something over my shoulder. You know, like you're going to throw it away. that's the thing too. Like, some series, like Star Wars, they have such a loyal fan base that if you go against what, either what they're expecting or what they've come to respect, then it's not going to end well for you. Like, Jon Favreau, he did it right with The Mandalorian. It was an amazing show. Still is, by the way. There were some aspects that I kind of wish were changed, but, you know, that's going to happen with lots of shows that you watch. But either way, Jon actually showed respect for the series. And there's also lots of videos that I see of Sam Witwer, who is the voice of Galen Marek, the apprentice from The Force Unleashed, commenting on Dave Filoni and Star Wars in general. You know, like, it's amazing when the actors are genuine fans or have genuine respect for the series as well, because then that makes it so much better. Like, he was talking about you know, with the director saying, "Why do you seem so angry when you're trying to meditate?" He's like, because he was playing Vader's Secret Apprentice at the time. It's like, because he doesn't know how to do it. He's never been a Jedi, so he just thinks that's how it's supposed to happen. He's never truly meditated and tried to center himself, because that's what it does. They focus on the dark side. They try and force their way into power. And of course, well, I got Suika twice. One more time. Of course, there was another comment where he was talking about Star Wars: The Clone Wars, the second one, by the way. For those that don't remember, didn't grow up in the 90s or the aughts, there were two Clone Wars. One is the... Wait. Oh, okay. So the cherry is 1, the strawberry is 3, orange is 15, persimmon I believe is 10. It goes up like a triangle. Got it. So I'm guessing like 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, 21, 28, 36, 45, 55, and 66. Anyways, what I was saying when Sam was talking about Attack of the Clones, there was a moment in the script where Anakin's speaking with Shmi, who's already dead. You know, saying, "I have a wife, I wish you could meet her," or something along those lines. But Sam was like, they've already met. Because if you've seen The Phantom Menace, Padme is at the table, like, Padme is Anakin's wife. Spoiler alert, by the way. And she's having dinner, or a meal, whichever, at the Skywalker family table. Like, Padme and Shmi have met. It's kind of funny because it's pulled aside, and one of the people's like, "I've never seen anyone out-nerve Dave Filoni before." But again, like I said, if you have a director that truly cares about the series that they're doing, then that's going to make it all the more better. Because if you get someone that's just there for the paycheck, they'll just throw together anything. And it's not going to be as meaningful or as impactful as it could be. Now, this only relates to movies or shows with plots. Like, if it's a reality show, then it's not really going to have plot, so it's not going to make a difference. Then again, I'm not really a fan of reality shows anyways. Game shows I absolutely enjoy, because who doesn't love a good game show? But reality TV is not my cup of tea. And is definitely missing the V as in victory for me. Sorry, I was trying to make that. I was trying to make that line work. It was terrible. My point is, like I said, I'm not a fan of reality TV because most of the time when it comes to reality shows, what I've seen, it's just a camera in the person's face. And they're just going about their day as if, you know, someone's not just constantly watching everything that they do. It just seems weird. You know, it seems kind of distracting. And then there's the shows that are that have lots of drama, and those I absolutely despise because it makes me feel terrible if I end up sitting there watching it, because I feel like I'm encouraging this bad behavior. And in a sense, if I am watching it, I am encouraging the bad behavior. And that's not the kind of person that I want to be, so I just avoid it altogether. In that case, yes, the cast would influence the programming. And in that case, I could blame the cast for a bad movie or show. The only other time I've actually done that to some degree was the movie Dragon Ball Evolution. And with Dragon Ball Evolution, for those of you that don't know, that is the live action Dragon Ball. Yeah, live action hasn't really had a great run. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. And in that case, it was nowhere near salvageable. It was terrible in every single conceivable way. It was actually the movie that helped me understand that there are terrible movies out there. Of course, if you have anything like the Super Mario Brother movie, the live-action Super Mario Brother movies, Brothers movie, that can help show you that there are terrible movies that, you know, there are good terrible movies. I mean, oh, of course. Like, but Dragon Ball Evolution, there was nothing good that I could say about Dragon Ball Evolution. It was just because the plot was clunky. The scenes were okay at best, but the acting itself, like, especially from the one playing Goku, because this is literally a line, verbatim, how it's delivered from the movie. My grandfather is dead. He was murdered. I will avenge him. But before he died, he asked me. Like, that's how it's delivered. It sounds like you're reading from. It sounds like you're reading from the book. Like, and you're struggling to read because you have dyslexia. It's like, my grandfather was duck. Oh no, murder. I will average. No, sorry.
A bench, yes.
Like, that's how it felt. So, it was just... And of course, the realization just made it feel kind of painful. Because, like I said, it was the first movie to make me realize that they were bad movies. But, that's not the only terrible movie I've seen. Oh, no. In fact, there's actually one movie that I walked away from the movie theater thinking, why did I do this with my life? I've just punished myself. And that movie was The Last Airbender, written by M. Night Shyamalan. And he did that movie such an injustice. Like, it was almost sinful how, like, what he did with the movie. Not to say that he did anything that shouldn't have happened. Well, I mean, no. Not that he did anything illegal. I mean, it's just, the movie was so terrible. Like, I felt like I needed a visit to Lake Laogai just to pretend it never happened. For those of you who don't get it, that's a reference to Book 2, Earth, where they're trying to get Appa back. Watch the show, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I highly recommend it. It's a fantastic show. The movie, no. I think this is it. Yep. Well, I think this is going to be it for now. So I'm going to go back to my room. Okay, so now I realise that there was still an audio issue with the last stream that I did, but fortunately it's at the end and I don't know how many people actually stay for the last bit. So I'm going to say this, use this as a little bit of time to address what's going to come next. I do intend to record more gameplays off of the Switch as well as my PC. I tried my PC earlier, but unfortunately the game that I tried to record wouldn't work out. If you've seen some of that, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like Armory level of scuff. Little joke there. But anyways, once I get that figured out, then my next step is going to be recording more gameplays from my PC as well as my Switch and my consoles. Whether I continue this on the PlayStation and on the Xbox is still up in the air. And that's only because I haven't played it in a while, so I don't know exactly what I should do. And some of the things that I do have some ideas for, I've already done. So that's another difficult thing. Like, I tried to do Halo before this, and it didn't work out. I've already done Rare Replay, so you've seen that. I might redo it. I've definitely done Gears of War, but I do have that on the PC, so I do intend to start that over if I have the storage, because the space matters. And what else? Well, also, I do intend to get some more online games going. Like, there's actually one game that I had ready called Delta Force, but unfortunately I didn't have enough space to do that one. So for now, what I'm going to do is wait until I get either extra storage or remove some things. At the same time, I also have some games from my childhood that I've played that I do intend to record. And I am going to do some more Astrobots. Going forward, that might just be a family-friendly stream, and by that I mean I would be doing that without, well, like Suika, doing my best not to swear. In the case of Astrobot, that shouldn't be too hard because it's relatively easy, and I've played it a dozen times over already, so I know how to find everything and how to avoid the dangerous stuff. It's not too complicated. Anyways, I think I've used up my voice enough. So, yeah. Now I will say this. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you appreciated this video. You can like, you can comment, you can share this video if you want. You can subscribe to my channel or search my channel to find more videos like this, and I'll get back to you more gameplays, vlogs, songs, things like that. If you have any questions, comment below. If you have any suggestions for videos, you can find me on Twitter, Instagram, or Discord, FoxGamer39618. And, I feel like there was something else, but I can't think of what. Well, come on with something. In the meantime, that's all I got. Thank you so much. This is Jasper Fox signing out. Cheers and stay foxy.